What is up, YouTubians? Gary, VW Jawbreaker. Welcome back to another day and another video where today we're back on the Sickxty, the 1960 Volksrod Baja Franken Beetle build that we've been working so tirelessly on now for quite a while. Now, I know we still have doors to do, hood to do, rear fenders to do, but I've been enjoying not worrying so much about metalwork since we've done so much metalwork on this stinking body over the last what seems like eternity. So today, we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna work on some interior. So we're gonna go ahead and put in some sound deadening. This is some stylus, or I don't know how to pronounce that. It's basically nice sheets of sound deadening material. Peel and stick. We're gonna go ahead and coat the floor. As you see here, I already did the package tray, just kind of getting an idea for it. We've got a little bit more to do back there, but I have a really cool interior thing I want to try, and it's been on my mind for a while. I know there's other things we could be doing besides interior stuff, but I'm going with the flow, enjoying the build. So let's dive into this and let's start on what I feel like I want to do today. Let's get crack-a-lack. Explanatory. I mean, you peel it and then you stick it, and you got to normally cut it too to make it fit. So I'm going to kind of fold this over so I get an idea of where I need to cut it. We're going to cut it right there at that line. I just use a razor knife. And you don't have to be exactly perfect, especially in our situation, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. So I'm going to use the non-cut edge up top. About where I want it, right there. Now we just take our roller and roll it. Not bad. So we've used less than half a box so far, and we've got package tray done. Of course, we've got inside the rear area there. Now with this stuff, you don't have to make the seams 100%. The reason being, you're just trying to deaden the sound. So big difference, huge difference. So we'll go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys what my idea is for the floor. I don't want to do carpet. I have an idea. And no, it's not going to be fake grass like Jawbreaker. I thought about it. Trust me, I thought about it, but I have a different idea I'd love to try. Figured let's give it a whirl together. All right, let's get this other side knocked out and I'll show you. And there we go. Both floors are done. And we've got almost a full sheet left there, plus 3 sheets left in the box. And this was the 80 mil car sound deadening mats, 14 sheets at 38 square feet. This was cheaper than some of the other brands. Not too cheap, and it's relatively very sticky. And again, the little roller, very simple to kind of just roll it out. One of the reasons I was able to get semi-straight lines, if you notice, it's got kind of like the corrugated, so I was able to kind of make a mark and follow that line across with my utility knife. Just be careful cutting, you don't want to cut yourself. Okay, that's done. So now, what's going to cover this if we're not going to do carpet? Let me show you. Do you see it? Here we have a pile of vinyl peel and stick flooring. I think that color is going to go quite nice with that, and we're going to be able to wrap the floor and the package tray in this. Oh yes, it's going to work. Maybe, possibly. I have a feeling it'll probably work, but best way to do it is to kind of just jump in and figure it out, right? So let's jump in and figure it out. I like it. Not too worried about it not staying perfect down there at the bottom, because that's all going to be covered anyway. But between the 3M glue, I think it'll be good. Now the only problem is I don't like this top reveal right there. So I had an idea. That idea would be some aluminum U-channel, which once we cut it to length, should trim that out. Should. I think I brought it high enough. I guess we'll find out momentarily. Oh crap. Alright, I really hope I did that right. Alright, change of plans. So I cut a small piece, put it in place, and guess what? I put this down too low. This needs to be higher up, and that's not big enough anyway. Yay. So I have a piece of aluminum angle iron. What we can do with that is this will go inside, not like that. We'll fasten that in place, and that'll cover it up. We'll paint it the same color. It'll be nice. So what I need to do first is go ahead and hit this with some self-etching primer. I actually need to take about another 1/4 millimeter off the end. It's just ever so slightly too snug. We'll file it down. We'll hit it with some self-etching primer, and then we'll go ahead and fasten it in place and then paint it. So let's get on with that. And then while that dries, we'll go ahead and hit the floor. Can't wait to figure this out. One side down, one side to go. And about another shirt to change. Holy cow, it is hot and muggy today. So, I like it. Pardon the noise. I know it's hot. I got a fan going. So I think that works. It comes back, it covers everything. And your front of your seat will be right about here anyway. So you won't really, yeah. I'm probably gonna do back here at a later date. Really don't care to get into that right now. I just wanted to get this and that done. And I know this one keeps popping up. However, there's going to be something that will be holding that down later down the road. So not really sweating it right now. I'm sweating, not sweating that right now. Oh, all right, one more side. Man, these angles are tricky, absolutely tricky, but I think it looks pretty good. I like it. I think it goes well with the color, and it's different. It's unique. This whole car is different and unique. So let's get that side done. Haha, I like it. Man, do I like that. I don't know. It just looks really good. So now we have our piece of aluminum that has been painted with self-etching primer. So I'll go ahead and show you my idea of holding that in place. And there'll be another one of those. It might work, it may not work. I'm just kind of winging this whole thing, you know, going with ideas. And the only way to really know if it's going to work or not is trial and error. You know, so this side I ended up having to do a little filler piece here. That side I was able to do it all in one piece. Live and learn. Am I going to pull that side up to redo it? Absolutely not. You really can't tell. The seat's going to be there anyway, so why? All right, so let's go ahead and get set up, and I'll show you how to trim out the back. So my thought is the seam sealer should hold it in place. Worst case, we can always run a rivet or something in it. Oh man, I like that. I really do. I wish there was a way to clamp that in place to let it dry. Well, there we go. We put vinyl flooring in a Beetle, which has a lot more curves and whatnots than a bus that's rectangle. I like it. It turned out well. The back turned out good. I got it painted up. That trim piece looks really nice. So I think that's going to do exactly what we need it to do. It should stay in place, and if it doesn't, then I'll just pop in the corners like a real small what do you want to call it? Not a self-tapper. Hold on. Pop rivet. We'll do something like that. And we should be able to touch up the paint. Might do like one of those little recessed ones. I don't know, we'll see what we got. So, appreciate you sticking around. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, to cut this vinyl flooring, I found 2 simple ways to do it. A straight edge and a brand new razor blade. Then you can just break it right off, right? You're basically just scoring it and breaking it. The other way is a good pair of tin snips. Now, if you need to go around corners, stuff like that, tin snips work good, the razor blade work good. Pick which one works best for you, but we're good to go. So again, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. And we are going to continue making great progress on the Sickxty this month. Again, it's my goal to have this on the road hopefully later this fall, as long as life allows it, right? So I didn't record this last little section. We got like an add-on video. So let me spin you around and kind of show you what I did. So I got bored and sat out here in the garage and ended up making the back piece. Everything lines up pretty good, everything looks good. Went to put my trim piece in and it's short, and that's driving me nuts. So I gotta go buy an 8-foot stick of that aluminum to cut it down to make it the full width, but that's all right. And to be honest with you, if you don't mind, if you stuck around this long in the video, do me a favor. Stop what you're doing right now. Comment below, purple banana. Just say purple banana. Make sure you check out the links below for other great channels to follow. They're also on the website at VWJawbreaker.com, along with all kinds of social, merch, other great links. Check it out. Till then, be good.